Hello. Can I please ask all of you to move on that side, please? Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Please move on that side, please. Yeah. Can we hear all of you on the grass, please? Thank you. Won't take long, guys. Just for a few minutes. Thank you. Boys, please, can we move, please? Can we move? You people inside, if you want to come out, please. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. Thank you for turning up today. Wow, what a turnout. And it's a special day, as you know. Today's day is in memory of Deepak Parsooth. In his memory, we held this memorial cricket tournament. Thank you to all the teams for participating. What an amazing day of cricket. Yeah. Played in the best of spirits. Really proud of all of you boys, whoever took part. Thank you. If I can please start off with calling Nitin and his family up here, please. And if I can ask Peter Webley to present flowers to the family. Bobby, Aliyo, please. Thank you, Peter. Thank you, Peter. Thank you, Peter. Special day. What a special family. I hope you're all proud of Deepak. We all are. Yeah. This is what it's done for local town cricket. We're going to have a few speeches, guys, so please bear with us. I'm going to ask first Pax Patel to come up and say a few words, please. Pax?
He's in the bar. He's a bum. He's a bum.
Afterwards.
He's in the bar. Oh, there he is.
Good evening, guys. I'm Pax, and I'm one of the youngsters that had the privilege of playing for LICC when they were basically ruling midweek league, weekend leagues, and everything like that. Deepak and I were very, very close. He was my mentor, my best friend, my father figure, my teacher. I really can't say enough about this man. Whom without, I don't think this club will be where it is today. A lot of this has been down to his hard graft. You always need that one club person that does everything 24 hours a day, and that was him. And all I can say is that that deserves a round of applause. he was a massive personality. I'm not going to go on about some of the things that we've seen him do, and the bottom line is his love for cricket and his love for the sport and the community was immense. Also want to say today, Nitin's performance today, after not picking up a bat for 3 years, I think is outstanding, and his father will be so proud of him. Well done, Nitin. That's really all I have to say on the matter. I'll pass it on. But look, what I would love for to happen moving forward is to have this again and again and again for the people, not only for Deepak, but for Lau, for Sat, for all these people that were so special to us. We should carry on and do this because they were special players. Thank you.
Thank you, Max. If I can call upon Monty Palliser, please. Monty.
Okay, I'll speak. That's enough being emotional. Look, I think Deepak was a great man for me. You know, my relationship started with him right there when we sat there. I used to train all the time and just do hours and hours of training. And Deepak said to me one thing. He goes, "What's the formula of life?" And I said, "I don't know. What is the formula of life? How much is mental? What is physical?" He said to me, 90% is mental and 10% is physical. And that's where our journey started. You know, I said, I want to play for England. He helped me, you know, the 90%. You know, Subhash was there at times, you know, part of that journey. And, you know, I remember Hemal as well, and Nitin used to tell him about the great teaching that, you know, Deepak uncle, you know, taught me and everything. And, yeah, he was a great club man, a great man. And, you know, I remember a great story as well. I was at the, you know, the 22 yards over there with Deepak uncle, and all you club members. He's talking to you guys. He goes, "Can you see all them guys over there? You know, they're thinking this new porch has been made and everything like this." He goes, "I've already made it, and I'm already moving on to my next project." You know, and he was a visionary. You know, he was a guy who was just, you know, ahead in his thinking and his thoughts, and how he saw, you know, about getting to the top. You know, he amalgamated both of these clubs together, and now that's why we're here to celebrate this. You know, to celebrate his hard work, who he was as a person. He was someone very special. You know, his thinking was, I think, ahead of time. You know, he used to very much think ahead of time. Give so much to people. You know, if you wanted his time, he'll give you 100%. And that's what I said to him. I said to Deepak, I said, I play for England, and I didn't know how we're going to get there, but we got there. But I think that was a proud moment for everyone, you know. And also, Hitu uncle, he's not here today. It was his dream as well, you know, to have one person, you know, play. And it's just, I think it's just nice that we're all here today to celebrate, you know, Deepak, what he did for everyone. And I know right now he will be saying to, you know, to all of us that, guys, just crack on with your life, get on with it. That was his slogan, wasn't it? Just get on with it, don't, you know, dwell on it. So I'm sure it's emotional. You know, we've all got a lot of love for him. But in our own lives, man, wherever he's taught us, just, you know, just, yeah, do what he would want. That's what he would want. So he's been brilliant for me. You know, I'm, you know, like you say, a carpenter. You know, once you got all your tools, say he said to me, he goes, "Monty, I've taught you everything in life. I've taught you everything. Now you've got all the tools, and it's up to you how you use them." And that was it, really. You know, he was a top man. And you know, thanks, you know, for being. Obviously, it's my club. I shouldn't, you know, thank to be here, but thanks for, you know, inviting me. But you know, he was a lovely guy, and you know, thank you very much.
Thank you, Monty. Our next speaker is a councillor in Luton, also deputy leader of Luton Borough Council, Aslam Bhai Khan.
Aslam Bhai, we need another player from there or here to play for England next time.
Yeah, of course. Well, guys, I was really touched and I'm really honored to participate in a cricket event in the memory of Deepak. What a legend for cricket and what a legend for the town. We played the final in the spirit that he wanted us to play. He was a fighter and he would never compromise when he was playing out there. But when he was off the field, he was a great human being, a humble man, a man full of love. And he wanted this club, not just this club, but cricket to flourish. And today it's wonderful to see, families here, kids and the cricketers playing cricket. Monty, I remember him and Hamel walking in to Vauxhall Motors and then being picked up by Deepak when he saw that young man with talent. He saw a spark and he made him, he was a rough diamond, but he sharpened him and then you look where he took him. And we're really proud of the product. And I'm sure if he was around, you would have many more monkeys. And I'm very sure that the legacy that he's left behind is going to produce many more monkeys. It's been an emotional day, not just for the family, but for all of us. I remember when I first came and started playing cricket, it was senior. Luton Town Indians dominated Luton cricket for almost a decade. And when I look at the team, he was the backbone. He was the mastermind. And when we talk about, it's a mind over matter, it was him. I remember we had greats like Jilani, Nasser Shah, everyone. But every time we played against him, he was one man we could not get away. And every time we lost because of him, because he read the game so well and he just knew what to do. And we, again, this club was fantastic, but we wanted to create another focus club here for Luton because Luton is home for cricket and then we got so many players. He really worked with us, supported us, our chairman, our captain Asif, and really worked together to get another club at the ground. And today, we're proud to say we've got about 15 kids playing for minor county. We faced the barriers and collectively we broke those barriers, and that some of that work goes on to Deepak. And I want to, instead of normally you remember someone with silence, but I want to have 1 minute of clap, continuous clap, so he can hear us. Come on, guys, loud as you can. Thank you. And like Pat said, we want to continue this year on year. We used to have a triangular tournament that used to bring all the families together. We used to have a lot of crowd. And I want to say this to my Indian brothers and sisters, you are a very, very important part of this community. We want to see you visible. I remember living our neighborhood, we used to have, aunties and uncles, who I still remember, and people remember. And, we want you to, continue like Deepak and like many others. We want you to lead some of that community cohesion integration work. And like I said, people are the biggest assets of this town. You have so much to give. And again, give things about Luton, but collectively we're going to change that, and you guys are going to play an important part. And again, I'd like to thank you for inviting me, and I look forward to playing the next year and year after. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ethan. Final speaker today, Sam Parker.
Very emotional day, very emotional day, very emotional day. No words are going to come out from my mouth today, not a lot. Apart from thank you very much to everybody who stand up here today. Behind the scenes, I'd like to thank Raj Taylor, who spoke to me months ago and said to me, Sam, we need to do something for Deepak. And this is what we've done for Deepak. So, Raj, thank you very much for inviting me on. Also, Kunal behind the bar, you've done a fantastic work in helping with the organization. Thank you, Kunal. Thank you to the chairman, Boga, who was also doing the meetings, he had a vision to do this kind of event for Deepak, and thank you very much, Boga. Right? So anybody who has missed behind the scenes, I'm very sorry, but thank you to all of you who have been involved. I know, sorry, Subhash, you was one time involved. Thank you, Subhash. Right. No. Right. So that's the thank yous done. Thank you to the sponsors who sponsors today's event. Little Indian Cricket Club, ex-Little Indian Cricket Club. Thank you very much for your generosity. We appreciate all you have. Thank you very much. I've only got a small thing to say. Bobby, very sorry. For many, many years, I must say very sorry. Because Deepak and me, I used to take Deepak away from you. But what Deepak done for me and my people down the bottom is we built a club down the bottom. And those who are with me on the journey remember every single minute that I spent with Deepak, and that is what we achieved down the bottom. Another focus club. So I'm very sorry about that, Bobby, but the community is benefiting his time and effort that he gave us. Within, for you, I'm going to say to you, your father was a very special man. Every parent is proud of his son like you as well. He used to tell me, my boy is cool, my boy is good. He never had a bad word to say about you. And I've spoken to you many times, and you seen me with your dad. And he said to me, son, what are you talking to your dad about? I said, I can't tell you, private. The private business was the club down the bottom. Right? Your dad had a big part to play in that. Feel proud of your dad. And for the rest of the community who know Deepak, everybody knows Deepak was a fair man, a very lovable man. I have many stories to say, but I really don't want to take any more time. Thank you very much, and please give a round of applause for Deepak once more time, please.
Thank you, Sam. I think Sam's done all the thank yous for me. But I'd like to thank all the volunteers behind the scenes that have helped. There have been a lot of people done a lot of work behind the scenes to get this tournament on today. So thank you everyone for your help. Before we present the trophies and medals, just one more thing. There's another special day for this club today. Luton Indians have generously donated £10,000 to this club. And to commemorate that special generous donation, can I ask Tansulbhai please to come forward, say a few words, and present the plaque to the club, please.
Hello, good afternoon to you all. Those who don't know me, my name is Deepak Parsooth. They used to call me Danny over here all the time. I sort of worked for, I was associated with Luton Indian Cricket Club since 1975. And there is a bit history that I want to share with you. Members of the Management Committee of Luton Town and Indians Cricket Club, present members, former club members of Luton Indians, and all cricket-loving players and supporters. I would like to sincerely thank you, the chairman of LTICC, Boja Karawadra, and his team for organizing this wonderful event in the memory of Deepak Parsooth. I don't think there is anyone here who does not know Deepak. Before I pay homage to Deepak, I would like to give you a brief history of how Luton Indian Cricket Club got to this stage. To enlighten the present young members of this club, the privilege of playing on one of the finest ground in Bedfordshire was achieved through hard work and dedication of many members of LICC and LTICC. Luton Indian Cricket Club was founded in 1963 by a group of ex-East African Asians. It was the first overseas club participating in a village-level cricket in and around Luton. Following the reorganization in 1972, a policy was adopted to encourage support students and younger members in their teams to be the backbone of the club. The club had participated in weekend leagues such as Mandata, West Hearts, Millman from 1975, and then joined the local T20 Luton and Midway District League. There were 3 teams representing the club. In Midweek League, including the Colts team, which started in 1992. Our youth training program paid dividends in ways of recognition of our youngsters in the higher standard of the game. Arun Patel and Kiran S. Patel played for Luton Town and Bedfordshire. Monty Panesar joined Northamptonshire staff. And also represented England under 19 and was selected for the Australian Academy and eventually selected to play for England 11. A number of young players also represented Bedfordshire Colts team. In 24 years history of Luton and Midweek District League, Luton Indians had participated for 17 years and won 21 major trophies, which in itself is a league record. It was a dream come true for many dedicated players, such as Deepak Parsooth, the club captain, star batsmen like Arun Patel, Subhash Jani, Anil Patel, Mahendra Patel, and star bowlers like Satish Patel, Hitu Nayak, Kanu Patel, Surajji Patel, and Dinesh Patel, and an excellent wicketkeeper batsman, Lalit Patel. To win the treble in the Midweek League in 1989 season was a great achievement. It was a Luton News Cup, 3-Star Cup, and Ralph Oliver Shield was won on that day. To win West Hard Leagues as well in the first season was like icing on the cake. And the local newspaper Luton News described LICC as the king of T20 in Luton. The club's proudest moment was in 1978 when a team of 16 members went to 1-month cricket playing tour to Kenya, a country of their origin for many of them. All the funds were raised locally, organizing musical shows, stage plays, and other fundraising activities. In 1994, a similar 1-month cricket playing tour to India was also organized when Luton Indians played against teams in Gujarat and Mumbai. The club had also reciprocated similar hospitality to overseas sides such as Pangani Sports Club from Kenya in 1989, and during 1992-93, Dilip Singhji Cricket Club from Baroda, India, and Kar Gymkhana from Mumbai, which included Indian Test player Vinod Kamble. The club had strived for home ground for many years to enable the club to join a more competitive league. After extensive negotiations with the Parks Division of the Luton Leisure and Amenities, the club was granted an exclusive use of Lancaster Avenue as their home ground. And during winter, the club used to organize practice sessions from January to April at Hatfield Polytechnics and later on at Ashcroft High School. From 1975 to 1999, there was not a single year when the club did not win a trophy. Over the years, Luton Indians have sadly lost many members. Chairman of the Luton Indians, Harin Bhai Jani, players like Satish Patel, Lalit Patel, Nanu Patel, Deepak Parsooth, Harshad Badani, Keval Gill, Suresh G. Patel, Manubhai Patel, Rashid Patel, Kiran Bhayani, and Bhupendra Taylor. May I request you to just pay a minute silence in their memory, to remember them. Thank you. Today we are gathered here to pay tribute to a very outstanding member of Luton Indians and Luton Town and Indians Cricket Club. Deepak was only 64 years old when he sadly passed away. To me, someone who had scored so many centuries on the cricket field, he fell well short of in real life. Deepak was born in Johannesburg in South Africa in 1953. One reason why he was so passionate about South African cricket. He came to England when he was 12 years old, studied at Denby High School and Dunstable College of Further Education. Deepak inherited his love of cricket from his late father, who was a good player himself when he was in South Africa. Deepak was a very talented player. He could have walked into any team in Luton. After making his round with various teams, in 1975, he settled with Luton Indians. Deepak was a very competitive player, a very shrewd cricketing brain. We were able to build a very strong and successful team in Luton. We won many trophies and Deepak played a very key role in every team's success. There was not a single annual presentation evening when Deepak did not win a trophy, be it either a best batsman, best bowler, or a best all-rounder. Deepak was a very private person, did not seek any publicity or limelight, and he was very camera shy. He joined the LICC Management Committee in mid-1980s and served as a secretary. Deepak was a very forthright, single-minded person. If he made his mind up to on doing some certain projects, he would make sure that it happened, no matter if he had to upset a few people on the way. He would get the work done. And that was no different when he was here at LTICC. The club made a really good progress, managed to get a dedicated home ground for the club at the Lancaster Avenue and started course training for under 8, 10, under 12 and under 16 age group. In 2001, we were invited to join Luton Town Cricket Club. Deepak played a key role in negotiating the deal, and Luton Town and Indian Cricket Club was formed in 2002. Ever since Deepak played key role in club's progress, Deepak had a clear vision where he wanted LTICC to be and had worked very hard to achieve it. He particularly lived for cricket, so much so that he bought a house right opposite the cricket ground. One theory was that he could see from the bedroom window if the ground staff were working hard enough to preparing the cricket pitch. I cannot imagine anyone else who could have made such significant change to the club. And he pulled all this through sheer dedication and hard work. Deepak will be sorely missed not only by his family, but by his wider family, the cricketing family. And it shows here, your presence here shows here how much love he had for everybody. I'm sure he will be watching us from heaven and enjoying this day as much as we have. God bless Deepak. God bless Luton Town and Indian Cricket Club. On behalf of the members of the Luton Indian Cricket Club, the trustees of the clubs are very proud to donate £10,000 on this special day to Luton Town and Indians Cricket Club towards the development of youth cricket, women cricket, and disabled cricket. Thank you very much for listening so patiently. Thanks a lot.
Can I ask Peter Webley and Gijubhai Patel please to come forward and on behalf of the club receive this plaque? To lifelong members of the respective clubs. Thank you. Thank you, Gijubhai. If I can also say a special thanks to the trustees of Luton Indians Cricket Club. Appreciate your generous donation once again. We will keep to our promises and build on that. Of course, Gijubhai wants to say a word.
Ladies and gentlemen, we play cricket with Deepak long time, maybe 40, 45 years. One thing I can still remember that Kashmir Cavalier and all they say, crafty bowler. Crafty bowler. Yeah. Okay, thank you anyway.
Thank you. Okay, now to the presentation itself. Can I please ask Raj Taylor to come forward? Raj, our Director of Cricket. Over to you.
Hello, good evening, everyone. Firstly, thank you everyone for turning up today in memory of the book. It's been a pleasure. I've stayed in for many years as well, as a young lad. I've had some great times. Good tours, good moments. Spent a lot of time. But this is his legacy. For us, I'm part of his legacy. And now we're going to leave this legacy going forward. And the community, this is brilliant. Yeah, that's what we're about. The community, Luton, that's what we grew up on. Our cricket ground is a community. And going forward, that's what we want to develop and move on. So thank you for turning up today. And every player, spectators, fans, and family. Thank you. Thanks, right, let's scoreless presentation. So hello. So scorers. Firstly, Riaz. Hello. For a young man, where are you? Come on, Riaz. Thank you for coming.
Come on, face this way. Face this way. Face the cameras. Come on. That's it. Well done, lad. Well done.
The second is Deepak Parsooth. Please.
Yeah, yes, yes. I'm taking your picture. So don't worry.
Okay, next one.
Oh, face the cameras. Go on. Yeah, well done. Well done.
Next, the umpires. First one is Arun Patel.
Hey.
Second is Benny Patel. Benny Patel.
Excellent.
Uh, third one is Minesh Chala.
Vinny. चला जाएंगे.
And finally, Kenny Davis.
Here we go.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Today's runners-up are Luton Indians A. So can I call up the captain, Subhash, and the remaining team, please?
Everyone.
Everyone.
Okay, everyone. Yes, come on.
Wow, boys.
Anybody else?
Come on, boys, face the cameras. Ain't all day. Beer's getting warm. Come on, boys, hurry up.
Guys, I just want to say thank you to everyone who's turned up. I just want to say 3 cheers to Asif's team, Lutonian. Hip hip! Hooray! Hip hip! Hooray! Hip hip! Hooray! Well done. Well done, guys. And guys, there's food afterwards as well. There's loads of guys who are hungry. Food will be served afterwards.
It's a free beer. Shubhash, free beer. Free beer? No. Did he say free beer? Yeah, he did say free beer, did he? No, funny that. Well done, boys.
And the winners. Anyway, and the winners today's tournament are Newtonians. Well done.
Hey! All the team, please. In a line. No together. Team, come on, boys.
Uncle, guys, take lots of pictures there. They work very pictures. Asif bhai. Aslam bhai. No. Asif bhai, you're going to take the trophy. Raj, present there. Asif bhai, the trophy.
Yeah, well done, Newtonians.
No, wait. He's going to present the trophy to you. Asif bhai, he's going to call it.
Fine, guys, fine.
Right. And now the presentation of trophy. Listen.
Just say to Asif, like,
Asif Bhai.
Well done, well done. Well done, Antonio.
Asif, few words. Give to him, quickly. Asif, bhai. Asif, bhai. Raj, Asif, bhai, take them. Give him. Next. All right, no, don't worry. Okay, that's fine. Now get in there.
Well done, lads. Well done.
Well done, well done. Worthy winners, guys. Well done.
Well done, Lutonians.
Well done, boys. Drink or that's it, yeah?
Well done.